Until next week's Pick of the Pops plays top 20s from 1981 and 1994. KWS, our number one this date in 1992 with Please Don't Go. OJ is next.
This is Radio 2 on BBC Sounds.
And on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. 2 protesters have been arrested at the Epsom Derby. Animal rights activists say they took the action because they believe the sport is cruel. One man managed to jump the fence onto the course. A woman was tackled trying to climb a fence. Charlotte Gallagher was watching.
One person that we saw made it onto the track, and Animal Rising has said it's one of their supporters. They got onto the track while the race was running. So the horses were coming down the track. This person got onto the track. Stewards quickly rushed on and bundled them off before the horses could get there.
The race continued as planned, with Augusta Rodin claiming victory. The veteran jockey Frankie Dettori could only manage 10th in his final derby before retirement. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has visited the site of one of the country's worst rail disasters since independence. More than 260 people died, more than 1,000 were injured in the accident involving 3 trains. Mr Modi pledged to learn from the crash and improve safety. Dr Jayanta Panda works at a local medical centre.
At SCV Medical College we have admitted 150 people and still people are pouring on, and there are people in ICU ward and also in the casualty. So we are putting our best effort. But it's so unfortunate that so many people have lost their life.
A 3rd person's been arrested in connection with the stabbing of a 21-year-old man who was killed in Old Trafford in Greater Manchester on Wednesday. A 19-year-old man's being questioned on suspicion of murder. A 15 and a 16-year-old boy have been released on bail while more inquiries take place. The Turkish leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan has been sworn in for his 3rd term as president. The ceremony in Parliament in Ankara was held nearly a week after he beat the joint opposition candidate Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu in a runoff vote. Much of the UK rail network is being affected by a 3rd day of strike action this week. For a second time in 4 days, members of the train drivers' union ASLEF have walked out. They want to see a pay offer of 4% for last year and this year increased. Yesterday, the RMT union also staged a strike. A woman in her 70s has died after being attacked by a dog in Bedworth in Warwickshire. The animal has been seized and a 52-year-old man and a 49-year-old woman were arrested on suspicion of having a dog dangerously out of control and owning a banned breed. The FA Cup final is getting underway at Wembley in London. For the first time, it's a Manchester derby, with City and United battling it out. 90,000 fans are there, as is BBC Sports' Nesta McGregor.
I bumped into a family where the mum and daughter are reds and the dad and son are blue. And because of the train strikes, they've had to do a 10-hour car journey as a road trip, and have said they had to put a partition up so that they didn't speak to one another.
And later this afternoon, Celtic take on Inverness Caledonian Thistle at Hampden Park in the Scottish Cup. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 3.
Radio 2. This is OJ Borge.
It most certainly is, and here we are, Saturday afternoon, excited to be here. Thanks to Gambo, the legend that is Gambo. And may I say, possibly one of the greatest Pick of the Pops of all time. 1992, say what? Utah Saints, SL Turner Raggatim, KWS. As Craig David says, crowd say Gambo Selector.
People hold on.